Yo! What's up, everybody? It's Superfly Fat Guy 859 coming at you again. Alright, so as you can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be my top 10 favorite movies of all time. This idea actually came from my buddy Travis Kane. So as you guys know, of course, link will be down below. And basically, man, I've seen so many movies. Like, I kind of consider myself a movie buff. I would venture to say that I've seen thousands of movies. But as you can imagine, seeing that many movies, obviously I can't recall every single one of them just sitting here thinking, you know. So what I did is I got on Google and I typed in like top 10 or top movies of all time, something to that effect. And man, you know, I went through every list, and quite a few of the movies that I have on this list didn't come up. So apparently I like movies that not everybody likes, which, you know, you can take that with a grain of salt. But anyway, I kind of formulated a top 10. But I wrote them down in this order, but this doesn't mean, you know, this is number 1, this is number 2. Like, it's not in any kind of order. Just, it's the only list that I could come up with 10 movies. So I figured I'd share them, and then I also have like pictures of each movie, like from the box office kind of thing. First of all, before I go any farther, doesn't this shirt and hat combo remind you exactly of my intro? Go and check the intro out again and then rewatch this. This is exactly what I'm wearing in my intro. In the little cartoon. Anyway, we'll go ahead and what I'll do is I'll just start, like I said, from the top of this list and go down, but they're not in any particular order. So the first movie is this one. And that is Limitless. And Limitless was it was an awesome movie, and I really loved the topic behind it, the plot behind it, the way that he he could take those pills and do anything and everything he wanted. He was like Superman with those pills, and I thought that was awesome. Like the idea of that movie was awesome, and I loved it. The next one is this one. And it's Lawless. Lawless is an amazing movie. I'm not a big fan of Shia LaBeouf or whatever his name is, but he's okay. But the thing that I love most is that part of history is my favorite time, or my favorite part of history. I love Prohibition era. I love the Roaring '20s. I love all that. That's my favorite part of history. And it's so much fun to learn about that stuff. So, of course, I love that. And then the next one, bow. The Color of Money. It's a pool movie. At heart, a lot of you guys may not know this, but at heart, I am a pool player. I haven't played much. Probably in the last year, I may have played once or twice. I don't play much anymore. There was a time in my life where I played probably 6 to 8 hours a day. Just trying to be the best that I could be, and it was fun, and I love the game. I could sit here and I could watch pool videos there's probably not a pool video on YouTube that I haven't watched. I could just watch pool videos all day long, every day. I love it, and that movie was amazing. And you know, I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan either, but I tell you, he did a wonderful job, and Paul Newman's a beast. He did a wonderful job in that movie, and you can probably start throwing out pool movies, and I've probably seen them all. I was gonna put The Hustler on here, but I was like, you know, I like The Color of Money more. Pool Hall Junkies is a good movie, but I still like The Color of Money more. So anyway, that's why that's on there. And the next one is Hannibal. Man, it was really hard for me to choose between Hannibal and The Silence of the Lambs. Even though I know it's part of a series, I had to pick Hannibal. I love Silence of the Lambs, but sorry, I'm just really uncomfortable sitting in this chair for some reason. But man, Hannibal Lecter, just in general, I love his movies. Love them. I wasn't a big fan of the TV show. I only saw a couple episodes. I didn't see the whole season or 2 seasons or whatever's out. And I didn't really like the newest Hannibal that was out, the Reborn or whatever it was called. When he was like a kid, like showing his past. I didn't really like that either because it didn't have Anthony Hopkins in it, dude. And he plays that role perfect. Like, oh my God, I love Hannibal Lecter. I love how intelligent he is, how he's always 10 steps ahead of everybody else. He knows what you're going to do before you do it type shit, and I love that about him. That's probably, I mean, if I had to put a number one on the list, if I had to put something at number one on the list, it'd probably be Hannibal. Love it. The next one here is Taken, and I love Taken. I just thought it was awesome. Liam Neeson is a beast, and that's a perfect role for him right there. Taken 2 was pretty good too, but it was a little bit more. I don't really know how to explain it. It was more over the top. I didn't like it as much as I did the first one, but I love that movie. It's awesome. The next one, a little different. Check it out. And that one, Hitch. You know, I'm a Will Smith fan, huge Will Smith fan. Literally, I think there's one movie that he's put out that I didn't like, and that was Wild Wild West a long time ago. But seems like everything else that he's done, man, I just love it, dude. I love Will Smith. I think he's an excellent actor. I think he's so badass. And Hitch, Hitch was kind of my my cheat sheet for getting the ladies, for having game or whatever, for things to do to pick up chicks, you know what I mean? The pickup line thing. And I just love that movie. I've seen that movie dozens and dozens of times, and I'm not one to watch a movie more than once. I'm kind of a big believer in the fact that I've seen it once. What the hell do I need to see it again for? But I've seen Hitch a lot. I've seen a Hitch, like I said, a couple dozen times. And I don't know. Like I said, that was kind of like my my cheat sheet for picking up chicks, you know, when it first came out. For a couple years, probably. I based a lot of my my game on what Alex Hitchens said in the movie. Let's go to the next one. And Shooter, man. Mark Wahlberg, I really, really like Mark Wahlberg. I think he's an excellent actor. Now, he's got some movies out there that I didn't watch, and some of them that I watched, and I was like, what in the hell am I watching? But Shooter is an amazing movie. He was just in Lone Survivor, great movie. But Shooter's one of those that I just love. He was also in Two Guns that just came out, you know, a couple months ago. Awesome movie. Like, go check that one out too. I think The Toxic Storm. I think he just did a review on Two Guns, and like I said, Two Guns was kind of a Training Day meets the other guys when Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell were in that movie together. But anyway, Shooter was an amazing, amazing movie. And, like, I gotta be honest with you, like, I was blown away at the end when he showed how there's no way he could have been the shooter. I thought that was awesome. The next movie is The Hunted, man. How can you go wrong with that movie? Like, that movie is so amazing. It's you know, when I was, a while back, couple months ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I was on this, I want to watch every survival movie that I could find, right? And I watched a lot. I have a list here of a lot. Now, I might do this list at some other point, but there's a lot on that list that came up, and this one, The Hunted was on every list, and I had seen The Hunted a long time ago, and I love it. Love the movie. I love how badass, even like. This is one of the movies where, like, I was kind of rooting for the bad guy as well as Tommy Lee Jones. And I just love like the way Tommy Lee tracked that dude through the whole movie. I thought it was awesome. One of my favorites for sure. The next one, 7. Man, so it's really hard for some people to stomach this movie, but Kevin Spacey's another one of those that to me is kind of like the reason why I like Anthony Hopkins in Hannibal. Kevin Spacey, man, when he plays a bad guy, he plays this man that is 10 steps ahead of everybody. And I love that. I love that aspect of thriller movies like that. And he was just so awesome. And the 7 deadly sins, the way he killed the people like that. I hate to say that killing people's cool, but because it's clearly not. But in the movie, man, just the way the intricate things that he did to lead one after another all the way up to the end was just amazing. And it's like I said, it's hard for some people to watch, but if you can stomach it, it's I'd probably have to put it at number 3 if I had to have a number next to it. I mean, 3, maybe 4, but it's an amazing movie. And last but not least, man, I couldn't go without making a top 10 list without this one right here. Bow. Shawshank Redemption. I didn't even think that was a blockbuster movie. I thought that was a movie that, and it might have been, I don't know, I didn't do any research on it to find out, but I thought that was a movie that just came out on a particular, cable channel. It was just a movie that they did for that channel. Now, I could be wrong. It could be a blockbuster and it came out in theaters too, but I thought that was a movie specifically made for a cable channel, on TV. And it was literally on every single list that I searched for on, top movies of all time. And it really is an amazing, amazing story. About how he did what he did. We'll just put it at that, because if you haven't seen it, you really should. And so anyway, guys, I mean, this is 12 minutes long, so I guess I need to go ahead and end it here. But man, it was really tough for me to figure out this top 10, but it was really fun doing it too, looking over all the movies that I've seen and stuff like that. So if you have any comments or questions, and maybe some details about some movies that you want to know or whatever, if you haven't seen them, leave the comments down below, and of course I'll answer them. And everybody, take her easy.